The smarter you are, the harder love is. Cambridge University found that people with IQs above 130 are 1.5 times more likely to experience chronic loneliness. Not slightly, significantly. Your intelligence isn't protecting you from heartbreak. It's creating it. Here are the 3 hidden patterns that destroy intelligent people's relationships. Pattern 3 breaks most people. Have you ever been with someone who checked every box, kind, attractive, compatible, and yet felt like something was missing? That gap is what psychologists call the intellectual-emotional intimacy mismatch. You don't just want connection. You want depth. You want to dissect existence at 2 a.m. But here's what you don't realize. Intellectual intimacy and emotional intimacy are 2 completely different things. And most intelligent people are starving for the wrong one. Pattern 1, the prefrontal cortex prison. Your brain has 2 systems for love. The prefrontal cortex, your logic center, and the amygdala, your feeling center. For most people, love lights up the amygdala, butterflies, getting lost in the moment. But for highly intelligent people, neuroimage found that high IQ adults show overactivation of the prefrontal cortex during emotional conflicts. Their logic hijacks their feeling. They don't experience love, they analyze it. Every text becomes a code. Every pause becomes a problem. Every emotion becomes a variable. The amygdala gets suppressed. So when someone says, "I care about you," you don't feel warmth. You think, what does that mean? Love becomes a performance, and performances are exhausting. Pattern 2, the perfectionism death spiral. You tell yourself you have high standards, but here's what that actually means. You're looking for someone who matches your intellect, your depth, your intensity, while also being emotionally available, attractive, and perfectly aligned. You're not looking for a partner. You're looking for a unicorn. A meta-analysis found that perfectionism in relationships predicts higher rates of dissatisfaction and breakup. Not lower, higher. Because perfectionism isn't about finding the right person. It's about protecting yourself from vulnerability. If your standards are impossible, you never have to risk rejection. If no one is good enough, you never have to open your heart. Pattern 3, the vulnerability paradox. You would think intelligent people are better at communication. They understand language, they understand nuance. But here's what happens. When their partner is upset, they analyze every word, create mental flowcharts, simulate every outcome. And by the time they respond, their partner has already felt unheard for 20 minutes. This is the vulnerability paradox. The smarter you are, the more you intellectualize emotions. And the more you intellectualize emotions, the less authentic you become. Your partner doesn't want your analysis. They want your presence. They don't want your solution. They want your empathy. Feeling requires you to stop thinking. And that's the one thing your brilliant mind can't do. Psychologists call this hypercognitive attachment. It's where intelligent people use thinking as a defense against feeling. And it starts in childhood. Many gifted children were misinterpreted as arrogant before their giftedness was recognized. They learned that emotions were dangerous. That vulnerability got them hurt. So they built a fortress and made their intellect the gatekeeper. Fast forward to adulthood, and that gatekeeper blocks love. Every feeling gets analyzed instead of felt. Processed emotions don't create connection. They create distance. A study found that over 60% of high IQ adults report difficulty sustaining long-term relationships. Not because they don't want them, because their childhood defense has become their adult prison. But here's the reframe. Your intelligence isn't the enemy. Your defense mechanism is. Your mind is doing what it was trained to do, protect you. The problem is the threats have changed. You're no longer a child being judged. You're an adult trying to connect. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Accept the things to which fate binds you and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart." All your heart, not all your mind. The shift from mind to heart isn't a downgrade. It's an evolution. And it's the most intelligent thing you'll ever do. So how do you fix this? 3 steps. Step 1, the feeling first rule. Before analyzing any emotion, name it out loud. I feel anxious. I feel hurt. Naming activates a different brain part than analyzing. It moves you from logic to experience. That's where connection lives. Step 2, the imperfect conversation. Once a day, talk without preparing. No rehearsing, no strategizing, just show up. Messy is better than absent. Step 3, the vulnerability window. Every week, share one small fear. I worry I'm not enough. These micro-vulnerabilities train your brain that emotional exposure doesn't lead to rejection. It leads to connection. Now, remember the study that said intelligent people are less happy. Here's the twist they didn't report. The researchers found one group of highly intelligent people who were just as happy as everyone else. What made them different? They directed their intelligence outward, toward problems they could solve, people they could help, instead of inward, toward their own inadequacies. They weren't less intelligent, they were less self-focused, and that single shift changed everything. For the next 7 days, try the feeling first rule. Every time you catch yourself analyzing an emotion, stop, name it. Comment below with the pattern that hit you hardest, 1, 2, or 3. If this helped you understand yourself, hit that like. Subscribe to Mind Connect. Share this with someone whose brilliant mind is also their worst enemy. Because the most intelligent thing you can do with your heart is finally let it lead.